All right, everybody. I am here. I just left work. One of these days, let me tell you, this company is so explosive. I'm not going to step foot inside of that door. Now, stick around on this call. You're in the right place at the right time. I'm going to get out of the way so that everybody can step forward, state your name, and where you're calling from. I'm Nikisha. I'm calling from downtown Berkeley, California. Go ahead. Shout it out.
Oh, I'm from Virginia.
Woohoo! All right. Virginians in the house. Woohoo! Who else do we have out there?
Richard White from LaPorte, Texas.
All right, Mr. Richard White from LaPorte, Texas. Welcome. Great to have you on the line.
Thank you.
Monica from Hatfield, Maryland.
Monica from Hatfield, Maryland. Thank you so much for being with us on the line today.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Go ahead and shout it out. Get your shouts in before we turn the call over because this is a fantastic call and we just want to share it with everybody. But go ahead and state your name and where you're calling from.
This is Tanya from Atlanta.
Tanya from Atlanta. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you on the line with us today.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay, don't be shy. Step right up.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
That we have a full line today. We have an explosive call, as I said. Mr. T, this is just such a wonderful opportunity. And we like to tell people we're in the right place at the right time because we simply are. And I know we're going to get into that later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce Mr. T. Mr. T is someone who you definitely want to have on your team. He has over 19 years in the industry, okay? He's one of the top leaders in the industry. He's built huge organizations. He's done consulting with network marketing companies. You know, he's built marketing systems. He's built, actual marketing systems. We have somebody on our team in this company who can speak volumes, okay, with his actions in the past. He's actually won awards as well. I'm going to get right out of the way. Mr. T, are you out there? Please come to the line and share with us your industry experience and wisdom.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nikisha. Appreciate your commitment to the cause here. I know you're finishing up work and you're out the door, but you're on these calls Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I know they borrow you at times on the morning call, so appreciate your commitment here. Folks, exciting times going on here with 10. I can't express to you, we got leaders from Canada to Jamaica to all over the United States. The D.C., DMV area is heating up. I'm telling you, you're going to hear from one of our leaders tonight in the area. Leaders from different companies are starting to take note of what's happening here with 10 as well. Just as a side note, we're also working on a marketing system to put in place, and that is going to be flat out exciting. So, folks, buckle your seatbelt, get your popcorn ready. Take some real good notes again. Everything Nikisha is going to say, you can take it to the bank. Demita's going to share an awesome testimonial, and then Doc is going to close it out with some words of wisdom. Also, going back to Demita, she got 5 marketing tips that she wants to highlight, so make sure you write those down, and then I'll be talking a little bit about the money. So I'm going to throw it back to Northern California to one of our great leaders, who's been doing such a fantastic job holding it down in the Northern California area. Every time I talk to her, and I mean, we talk 2-3 times a week outside of these calls, and she always has something exciting to say. I don't know if I share with you guys, but the last time we were on the call and the lady was talking about how the sprays helped her stop smoking. Yeah, we're not making any medical claims, et cetera, et cetera. But Nikisha turns around and shares that testimonial with a bus driver, and the bus driver wants a set of sprays. His sister wants a set of sprays. The story still goes on. Then she has even more testimonials from other people she shared it with, and she's just sharing the story and sharing the sprays, not selling, but sharing. Nikisha, you're walking the walk, you're talking the talk, you're doing it all. Why don't you come back to the line and break down these 5 amazing sprays and our amazing trim to everybody that's on the line.
Absolutely, Mr. T. It's such a pleasure, and it's so easy to share because the products sell themselves. We do no selling. If you are selling, you're doing it wrong. All you have to do is share your testimonial, share somebody else's testimonial, and you might not think that'll be effective, but it will help any little bit of this powerful information will help somebody. Whether you believe it or not, it will change their life. What we're talking about, folks, Mr. T, is just so exciting. Intraoral sprays. Intraoral sprays is this phenomenon that it's real. It's driven by the absorption rate that you get from this method. You spray it into your mouth, and what you have is whatever substance is contained in that jar or that bottle is delivered right into your system. And if it's high quality nutrients that you get with the 10 sprays, you have the best absorption rate plus the high quality. You know you're going to get some massive results. If you don't know, you better try them because you are going to get some massive results. Intraoral sprays deliver 98 to 100% absorption. And in the case of our 10 sprays, the highest quality ingredients you can source on any market. It's just amazing that we have this, but it's not unbelievable. This stuff has been around for eons. We're talking about natural, basic nutrition. We're talking about vitamins, antioxidants, and ionic minerals, and you can go on and on and on. But we have it, and we're sharing like crazy. I just delivered some sprays to American Canyon yesterday. I just got back this morning. I spent the night at my aunt's house. That's how serious this is. So without further ado, we have 5 of these fantastic sprays that we're sharing like crazy. And we have one new product that's actually a drink. And I'm going to share a little bit more about what's in it and why it's a drink and not a spray. So first of all, our D-Power is amazing. Our D-Power contains vitamin D3 and vitamin E. So let me back up a little bit and just share with you about, millions of Americans cannot swallow pills, don't like to swallow pills. Pills just aren't effective. The absorption rate that you get with pills is way less than 20%. Absorption. It's far less than you think you would get. Plus, you can expect that there are binders and fillers in those pills. I mean, the pharmaceutical companies wouldn't make, a nice profit if there weren't binders and fillers in the pills. Why are we putting this stuff in our bodies? So with our D-Power and other sprays, you don't have to worry about that. There are no binders and fillers, just high-quality, natural nutrition. I encourage everybody to look up vitamin deficiency because it's responsible for a whole host of conditions. But that's our D-Power. Now, moving on to our B-Boost spray. Our B-Boost spray is phenomenal. It contains vitamin B3, B6, and B12. Vitamin B is also responsible for deficiency is responsible for a number of things that can go wrong in your body. But as long as you're putting it in you, your body can function as it was made to function. And it's just that simple. It's that simple. And that's why people are seeing some huge, huge results. Now, our next spray is our Super 10 spray. Super 10 contains 10 antioxidants and high-powered antioxidants, ionic minerals, and other nutritional factors. And it does so much. A conference call just cannot even cover what it does, but it does so much. That spray, you can use it for inflammation. You can use it to just clean up the toxins that are in your body. Age-related macular degeneration, allergies, arthritis. And we have so many testimonials. My aunt has a testimonial about sinusitis. That's actually why I delivered the sprays yesterday. She had sinusitis. She ran out of her spray, and she told me, she was like, yeah, it actually does last for 30 days, doesn't it? I said, yes, it does. And she ran out. She said her sinusitis came right back. So I ran right over there, delivered those sprays to her, and she's as right as rain now. So that made me feel good because I'm changing the lives of those in my own family. And that's what it's all about. We have to share with people in our communities, but it has to start at home first. All right, so That's our Super 10 spray. Our next spray is our Cell Energy. Cell Energy is phenomenal for a number of reasons. One of the reasons that I'm most proud of is that Team Effort Network. Melanie Gill, our dear ownership team, was able to get glutathione into spray form. And no other company has ever been able to do that. And we have it. Melanie Gill did it, and I'm so proud of what they were able to do. But glutathione is the mother of all antioxidants. And it also contains alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is the number 2 antioxidant that you need in your body. This spray also contains resveratrol, and it contains natural caffeine. And I've been using this spray for quite a while now. And not only do I not suffer from sinusitis, but a lot of my conditions have disappeared. Now, we cannot make claims of, preventing, cure, or treatment of any disease, but what we have are real stories. I have my own personal journey. My son, I can send him to camp this summer and not have to worry about him coming back sick like he did another year. That was a nightmare and a half. But he's on this race as well. They're safe for kids. Now, that was our Cell Energy spray. Basically, it's an immune system in a bottle. Like I said, we lean on testimonials and the personal journeys of those who have tried the products, and that's the key right there. You have to try it for yourself. Now, the next spray is Slim by 10. Slim by 10 is a weight loss management tool that we use to feel great, because that's exactly what Slim by 10 does. It's produce testimonial after testimonial, because it contains 5 powerhouse ingredients. So it contains Garcinia cambogia, African mango, Carolina cimbriata, green tea extract, and green coffee extract. And those 5 ingredients do so much, okay? They do so much that the product works so well. It does what it's intended to do. It does what it's formulated to do. So our Slim by 10, I've heard so many testimonials about it. I have my own testimonial about it. But the key is, again, try it for yourself. Now, with all of that said, those are our 5 sprays. Now, we have our new product that Mr. T alluded to earlier. It's called Trim by 10. Trim by 10 is amazing. It contains 8 powerhouse ingredients. 4 of those ingredients are combined into a proprietary formulation that we call TAG, Team Effort Ancient Grain. And it's just wonderful to be a part of a company who can say that. We created this fantastic, in formulation, and it's helping people. And that's the bottom line. It's changing lives. So what this drink means for people, and by the way, it is tasty. What it means for people is better digestion. It means an amazing metabolism response by your body, by the systems in your body. And it also means, as an afterthought, weight loss. So you get 3 key actions with this drink. Okay, you get digestive health, which is a gateway to immune health. You get metabolism boost, and then you get weight loss. It's safe for kids. It's effective in doing what it was formulated to do, and that's the truly amazing thing about this product. Now, you can combine this new product with our Slim by 10 spray, and what you have is what we call the Tasty Healthy Weight Loss Solution, the THW solution, and it's just fantastic. The sheer number of testimonials that it's triggered, but also just the personal stories that I've heard so far, and just a lot of the things that I've heard is that it tastes great, and I can feel it working. And I'm talking about these testimonials started pouring in really, really quickly. So I'm just really, really proud again of what Mel and Amy Gilworth were able to do with this stable of products that they have with this wonderful company. And basically what you just heard is the driving force behind our compensation plan. And Mr. T is going to tell you more about that. But that is why you hear the excitement in the voice of the person who shares these products with you, because they're meaningful, they're significant, they produce some massive testimonials that we've heard. And we're just all running like this, running like crazy with this because we can't not share. We had to share it. All right, Mr. T, I'm going to turn it right back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Nikisha. Great job as always, folks. I'm going to talk a little bit about the money here. So take some real good notes. There's over 10 ways to get paid with 10. First way to get paid is the retail portion. I always like to emphasize that because I've been in this industry. I've been around. Some of you have been around. I don't know where I've ever been able to say a brand new person, brand new to the company, brand new to network marketing for the most part, can earn over $500 to $1,000 in their first 3 weeks, folks, retailing their product. We have people doing that here with 10. I have family members who are doing that. I have friends who are doing that. I've never had that happen. Retail, yeah, that's just one of those things you put on the website and you say, hey, yeah, you can retail the sprays and you'll get, 5% cut of whatever you sell the sprays for online for the retail or 10%. Folks, here we got people making 100% on their money, 100% profit by retailing these sprays to people that they know, people who need the D, people who need the B. Don't sleep on the retail portion of our comp plan. Then we have the fast start bonuses. If you have some people who want to get started with this company and they want to get in it and they're business minded and they want to build a business, build a residual income, you get a fast start bonus for a business pack that they get started with. Then we have the team commissions. Once your team begins to grow and once you find other business builders, once you have 360 business volume on one leg and 720 on the other leg, that generates a check up to $150. And folks, we got people earning, 150 up to $1,500 a week or more with that part of the compensation plan. Then we have the residual component, and you can earn up to $150,000 per month. I want some of you all to start dreaming big. We got people earning that kind of money right now with our sister division, My Video Talk, which is a technology division. In the next 6 to 12 months, there's going to be some people hitting the six-figure a month range here. I can feel it. The direction we're going, the momentum that's picking up, it is going to happen. So up to $150,000 in residual income. Then we have the car bonus program. You can earn up to $600, all the way up to $3,000 for a car of your choice, a Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla. Also, if you're at the platinum level, you get another $2,500 that you can use for a mortgage or for school, for tuition, for your kids, however you want to use it, folks. Just know here you can flat out get paid with this compensation plan. We got free trips to Disneyland, folks. If you earn over $2,000 in 1 week with this compensation plan, Mel and Amy will pay for you and three other people in your family to go to Disney World or Disneyland. Like I said, there's money everywhere here with this compensation plan. Just make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this call or visit our website at teameffortnetwork.biz. Click on opportunity. It goes through our compensation plan step by step. What I want to do now is actually move out of the way, and I want to bring on one of our leaders. We're going from the West Coast to the Midwest here with me. Now we're taking it back out east, and that's Demita Jo Johnson holding it down in the DMV, doing a fantastic job, folks. I just love it every time she comes on the call. She brings the fire. She brings the heat. She brings the energy. And you know what? She's walking, or actually, she's walking the talk, folks. We talk about people who are constantly filling their funnel with new prospects and meeting new people like Nikisha and Demita and Dr. Brazel, who you hear from in a minute. But Demita, you are just doing it. So I wanted you to come on the line and just share a few marketing tips. I know you have about 5 of them for everyone to take note of. So Demita Jo Johnson, the floor is yours.
Hey, everyone. This is your Slim Spray chick, Demita Jo Johnson. I'm telling you guys, I am so fired up of being a part of Team Effort Network. We are #1 in the industry. And the one thing that I want you to walk away with from this call is be confident of that. No one can touch us with any product. I will go toe-to-toe with any CEO of their company to prove that their products are not #1 as ours are. I was talking to Mr. T, and one thing that I want to let you all know is I plan on being a 5-star by next year, if not sooner. And I'm going to tell you exactly the strategy that I'm using to get there of building my success line. The first thing that I use is social media. Facebook, you guys, I'm telling you, it paid off for me. Another social media that I found out about, if you all are not a part of it, I urge you to get on this site. It's called www.meetup.com. That's MEETUP.com. It is not for dating. That's what I thought at first when I heard it. It has so many social gatherings and events worldwide that's going on in your state. So I've been going to some of the events and making connections. That's one. Also, what I have done is every day I go through my cell phone, my one that I have now and my old one. And what I'm doing is reaching out to people in different markets. My best friend is in Richmond, Virginia. So I'm working on that with having a Slim Spray party down there. My cousin, she's in Philadelphia. We're going to meet in June, the end of June, to schedule something. So make sure you reach out to the people in your phone, your contacts. Call them. You never know. The only thing they can tell you is no, and the next person, I guarantee, will have a yes for you. Point number 2 is reach out to other entrepreneurs with slow working periods. To name a few, your makeup artists, your barbers, your hairstylists. You have seasonal workers, your waitresses, your waiters, cashiers, people at Walmart that work part-time. Reach out to them because in the hair industry and beauty industry, their slow periods are from October to March. They are struggling. And I know because I used to do hair. I used to do barber and I used to do nails. And those were our struggling periods where we had to go back and find other jobs or work part-time someplace to make up for our income. So that's another way that you guys can get new people. And your Facebook connections. What I've been doing is joining MLM groups, reaching out to the people. And then what I do is I get Mr. T to tag team them. So after I reach out to him, give my little spiel, I say, hey, Mr. T, can you reach out to this person in the MLM group? And you'll be surprised at the people who respond back to you. One person that I was able to get, I went to an event a couple of weeks ago with this company, ACN. And I'm telling you guys, I'm so glad to be a part of 10. When I got to that event, I was shocked to find that it was over 200 people there. And out of the 200 people, I'm walking around with this big red name tag. Only 2 people spoke to me. And out of the 2 people that spoke to me, this one young lady, she was new to MLM. I was having a conversation with her. We exchanged numbers and everything. And just giving her a few tips and everything. She said, you never asked me to be a part of your organization. I said, well, some people are already comfortable with where they are. Well, that young lady had a tragedy. And when she had a tragedy, I was the only person that helped her. Not even the people in her upline helped her. And from that, I have a meeting with her and her sister to be a part of our group, Team Effort Network. Another thing that I'm doing, I'm finding creative ways for my people to join that do not have immediate funds. Me and the person that's in my success line, Janice McCall, and she's probably on the call tonight, we were going over a few things. And we came up with an idea. Do pre-orders. Avon does it. Fundraisers do it, so we can do it. And say, for instance, if you go to your office and they want to start, have them take a pre-order. If they get 15 orders at $30, that's $450. So with that $450, you know what they can do? They can sign up at the $149 level and still buy the product that their people order. So that's good as well. One of the other things that I do is when I schedule my meetings with anyone that I want to bring in the company, I follow up with Mr. T to have him do a 3-way call to confirm and just re-edify what we're doing. And once they speak to that other person in the upline, they know that we're serious about what we're doing. The 5th thing that I'm doing is I beat the street. Whenever there's an upcoming event, I'm going out, I'm taking my flyers, and I'm making sure that I have some marketing tool. I'm sampling people with my sprays, and then I hand out my information. And then, they say, oh, I don't have any money on me. Guess what? I have this thing called Square. The Square, you can receive credit card payments. It's only $10 at your Best Buy, your Walmart, and once you purchase that, they give you your money back once you sign up. So you don't have to turn any money away. So if you're not on Square, if you don't have a Square account, make sure you get one. If you don't have a PayPal account, make sure you get one. That way you're receiving all monies, cash and credit. Those are my tips. You guys, I'll see you at the top, and I guarantee if you follow those steps, we are going to be number 1 in our division. Back to you, Mr. T.
Wow, Demita, thank you so much. Those are some great points, and you are doing it. She talks about the third-party validation, folks, and I tell you, that's so important in this industry, especially with brand-new people coming in. But even myself, when I'm talking to brand-new people, I'll 3-way them into somebody in my downline or cross line. But Demita she does a great job of that. She's like, hey, Mr. T, I'm getting ready to talk to so-and-so. Can you make sure you're available? Do that with your upline. And you talked about the pre-orders. I can tell you one thing. It reminded me, I don't know if you all have noticed, but the orders have been turning around much faster with corporate. So big kudos to the home office and Mel and Amy Gill and the ladies there for their hard work. And that was one of the things we were talking about improving. And I'm telling you, I had someone in Florida order the products on Monday, got them on Friday. So, our shipping center is in Utah, so to go all the way across the country. So, folks, that's just great news, and you can get away with doing the pre-orders. Like you said, they do that with Avon and some of these other companies. So, Demita, thank you for sharing that. We're going to have you come back on again soon to kind of go over that, and hopefully everyone took some good notes. What I want to do now is to help close out the call, take it down to Houston, Texas, where they keep it hot. None other than Dr. Reginald Razzle Dazzle Brazzle, who's built huge organizations, him and his wife in the past. I tell you, just really respect what he has to say. And I tell you, him and his wife have brought some leadership to the team. And we were talking earlier about, going at this full time and really making that kind of money that we really want to make and we know that we can make here with Penn. Doc, why don't you come to the line and take a few minutes to share what's on your heart, sir?
Thank you, sir. Can you hear me okay, Mr. T?
Yes, we can.
I certainly have enjoyed what's been said tonight, this evening. I tell you, young lady, she's right on point. I mean, basically that's what I call the 3-foot rule. You got to be really, that's what I mean by setting yourself on fire. And you probably heard it before. Me and my wife, we have been in, several businesses, MLM businesses. We've had some failures in some. We've had some success in quite a few. And we looked at the ones that we had success in, and we did the things that people were doing at the level that we wanted to get in. Because we didn't take this or look at this as a little hobby or it's a little part-time thing I'm going to do when I have time, or, you got to really, really, and I always talk about set yourself on fire because you're in business. You got to let people know what you do. I don't care if they call you crazy or whatever, but I'm going to be crazy all the way to the bank. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about getting outside of that box, that JOB. Because the JOB, what it stands for, just over broke. If you don't believe me, look at the 40-40-40 club. Ask some of the people in the 40-40 club, they work 40 years or for 40 hours and work 40 years, and now they have to try to make it off of 40% of the income. You don't want to do that. And that's what statistics say, that if you keep doing the same thing, 85% of the people out here, you're going to have the same results. And that's what we're talking about. Let's talk about timing. Timing couldn't be so crucial. We're in an industry where the top income earners in this industry, guess what they're in? industry, the supplement industry. That's what they're in. They're not into, other things, the long distance. Remember long distance phone call services, different programs, cell phone businesses. The timing, you wouldn't want to go and invest any money in the pagers or cell phones or cassette companies or anything like that. More and more people now, the baby boomers especially, we're looking to be healthy. We're looking to be wealthy. I hear about some of the people that are unfortunately getting out here that are getting involved with some of these people. I just read about an unfortunate situation, a lady, trying to do these implants and she died as a result of that. Because, the main reason why, because we want to look good. We want to feel good. And most people today, they're sick and tired of the sickness industry, what I call it. That's what Paul Zane Pilsner talks about. We're in a $1 trillion industry, the sickness industry. And if you heard some of the testimonies, and you would continue to hear, and I hear, and people that have called me and, and they're no longer, with these different illnesses, and we're not making any health claims, but I can tell you from what these sprays have done to people, and also our new product also. But let's get back to vision, because it's not about, just feeling good, because it's about not only feeling good, but it's about getting rid of that financial cancer. Many of us have financial cancer, and we actually know when we have that kind of cancer, because the other type of cancer, a lot of us don't know until it's too late. But when you're broke, you know that, and that's the thing about it. And you got to think about it today. What is your plan B? For many of you that own a call, you probably have part A, and you're probably looking at this, or you've been kind of messing around with this for a little while, but you haven't taken it seriously. But if you want to make serious money, you got to make serious changes and serious life changes with your thought process. You got to visualize it. You got to see it. You got to believe it before you can achieve it. And this is something that is so important. Many, many people, they want the success of like me and my wife have had, and others have, like Mr. T and others that are in this industry. But you know what? You got to be willing to do what it takes. But it's worth it to drive that kind of car you want to drive in, live in that kind of home that you want to live in. Just be able to take your family on a nice vacation, or just have a little money extra left over from your paycheck. How many people have that opportunity to just enjoy that? But that's what we're talking about. We want you to join 10 and win. We want you to join the NBA. Never broke again. Not the National Basketball Association. Last but least, let's get in there. We want to retire in the NFL. No financial limits. Oh, man, you just don't know how that feels, to be able to just go out here and just do what you want to do when you want to do, and go into the mall, not because you didn't have the money to buy it, but just because you didn't need it. That's a great feeling. And I'm not quite sure many people, if not all of you on this call, like that feeling, just like you like the feeling. If you even just want to feel healthy, that's what I say. Get in this company, take the vitamin sprays and the products, and be healthy. I've seen people make millions of dollars in supplement companies that, wow, you don't even get the results that we get. And we're talking about a compensation plan that's out of this world. And I'll leave you with this. Me and my wife have been with many companies, but to have an organization built of 3,000, and that's not you. You don't have to bring all these people in. Keep that in mind. Everybody's just bringing in 2. But 3,000 people, you can have, $3,000 a month toward a car note, and $2,500 toward your house payment every month. That's amazing. We've never experienced anything like that. And the binary system and the timing is so important. For those of you that are looking at this, while you look at it, get in it, because it's all about positioning. The person at the top, that's what you want to be. You want to be in it early. We're still in the formulation stages. And you want to get in and just get in. What if it don't happen? Okay, what if you don't build a big organization, but you're still feeling good? You didn't waste your money because the products work. That's what we're talking about. And last but least, Miss I tell you, I get so excited about this, because every time I see people out here that are hurting, people that are out here suffering from diabetes and high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and all these different illnesses, and it just breaks my heart when I see them and some of them, are still trusting in, and don't get me wrong, I love our doctors, our medical doctors, but I'll tell you something. If you start off with one or two medications and all of a sudden you end up with 12, something ain't right. Like Arsenio Hall used to say, things that make you go, That's what we're talking about here. Things that make you go, your bank account. You've been doing this how long and your bank account is still negative? That's what we're talking about. So join 10 and win, Mr. T. Thank you, sir.
I love it. I love it. Things that make you go, And I tell you, 10 is a company that will make you go, I need to join right now. And Doc, you said, oh, man, folks, an amazing call. A lot of good points that were made tonight. I hope you took great notes. If you're brand new, get back with the person that's invited you to this call. $49.90 one time. Then you can either get started with our promo pack for an extra $99, our diamond pack for an extra $350, or our platinum top-of-the-line package for an extra $750. Make sure you get back with the person who invited you to this call or who sent this link of this recording to you, and get started with one of our packages and join your journey to the top. Want to thank you all for listening. We have another exciting call lined up for this Thursday, same time, same place as well. We have our morning calls at 11 o'clock Eastern time. Stay plugged in, and like you heard tonight, let's dream again, and let's share this with everyone that we come in contact. Let's use that 3-foot rule. Let's use social media, meetup.com. I got to go check their website out tonight. Thank you so much, Demita. And let's just go, folks. Let's go. Time to go, and grow, and make this money. With that being said, good night, folks. We'll see you at the top. Be blessed.